Can you believe it's already frickin' Monday? No frickin' way. Question out there to the fact that time always flies. Why does it have to? I would have loved another day of my weekend. Man, fuck that. By the way, we got to pray. We got to play and pray about this.
This following episode of Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe is brought to you by Southeast Botanicals at 1661 West Bay Drive, Suite B, for Bulla, in Largo, and at southeastbotanicals.net. Now enjoy the show.
Welcome to Hoppe Hour.
In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
Where we at?
Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. We the hottest, search about this competition. Microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know how we are in the system.
What's happening? This is Hoppe Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe. My headphones are like acting up in here. Sometimes I can hear what's in my ears. Sometimes I can't. So it's just like one of those things where I'm continuing to grind for you guys. But just know, I'm going through a lot.
Today is National Noodle Day, so don't forget to mark your calendars.
My boss always gets mad at me for making extra long noodles.
Like, sir, I don't even want the pasta anymore. I want your noodle.
I'll use this noodle so that you can use my other noodle.
I mean, you stood there like a little wet noodle. I'm a man of many talents. You are a man of very few. Kidding!
Thank you for the entertainment.
Can you believe it's already freaking Monday?
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
What's up, G?
What up?
Want to go to Chachi's? Get some coffee? Oh, it's a little early. I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the mundus.
One more time.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the mundus.
One more time.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the mundus.
Finally.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the mundus.
Today is National Noodle Day, so don't forget to mark your calendars.
This is not headline news. The life of a showgirl from Taylor Swift dropped on Friday. It's her 12th album, but the first that she doesn't have a guy to whine about. Meghan Markle made a surprise appearance at Paris Fashion Week. If she really wanted to surprise us, she'd appear at a job. Tonight will be the year's first supermoon. In the sky, that is. On the ground, you can see one every time a Walmart shopper bends over. And the season premiere of SNL was this weekend. It featured new writers, a new cast, and the same unfunny. This is not headline news.
Oh, yeah. What happened here? Let's see what the weekend update provided. And Bill Maher.
Chimpanzee researcher Jane Goodall has died at the age of 91. The family requests that in lieu of sending flowers, please throw feces.
No, these are facts. Almost 70%.
Here it comes, frickin' preachy Bill Maher.
They're facts. Almost 70% of the military is overweight. The song the Marines sing now is from the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Triple X.
Sean Combs was sentenced on Friday to 4 years in prison, and I'll be honest, it's hard for me to enjoy watching someone I love get punished, but That's what Diddy would do.
It was reported that major talent agencies in Hollywood are interested in signing a new AI-generated actress named Tilly Norwood.
She's hot.
The AI-generated actress got her start after she had a hotel meeting with AI Harvey Weinstein.
Wow. The joke wasn't bad, but it's just lazy. Wow, it's terrible. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Hollywood's freaking out. They're like, oh, we're going to get replaced by Tilly Norwood. Yeah, you are. Because all you freaking done is make remakes over the last 25 years. Maybe if you put yourself on the line and made some original movies like you guys did until about 2005, maybe you wouldn't be in this predicament.
Social media.
Remember when I can't play that, unfortunately. I hate when there's copyrighted music in it. Must be nice, to have a radio show where you don't have to worry about copyright. Here, we're always getting struck by the copyright gods. This past weekend, there was an ultra runner race in Denver called the Taco Bell 50K, which is 31 miles. It includes mandatory stops at 10 area Taco Bells where you have to order and consume Taco Bell's food. Here are some of the runners talking about it.
We're in Denver. We're at the Taco Bell 50K. And we're going. Fall down. Only 30.
That's the most Denver thing I've ever heard.
Ready to go. We're at the second Taco Bell. It's 2 miles in. We're eating cinnamon twists. Mile 10. Cheesy roll-up. Mile 6, you have to eat a burrito grande. Mile 20. And we're at the next Taco Bell.
It must have just been ripping ass.
Cheesy roll-up that has been in my belt for the past 5 miles. Mile 30. Last Taco Bell.
Wow, that was terrible. There is a lamp theory explaining why it's so hard to find a good partner.
Finding a good partner is like finding a good lamp. When you're furnishing your first apartment, you don't really have that many standards for the lamp besides provides light and doesn't cost too much. You'll probably buy the first one you see. Fast forward though, if you spend 10 years curating an aesthetic, building your house, now it really does matter what the lamp looks like. There's a lot more in your life and in your home that can clash with it. You might really have trouble just taking one off the shelf, and that's what it's like to date as you get older. You're trying to find someone more successful than yourself, which just gets harder the higher and higher up you go.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. This Friday, I went to the USF game against Charlotte at Raymond James Stadium. And oh, it was a good time. Got to hang out with Fester from the MJ Morning Show. Talk about radio, which I'm a nerd for. And they beat Charlotte by a lot of points. That's my sports analysis. But oh my freaking God, their running back got hurt on the 1 yard line trying to run it in. And we saw him when we were leaving go into the ambulance. I felt bad for the guy. But overall, USF got it done. And you can thank me for the touchdowns, not them putting their body on the line. Has everything to do with the fact that every time I would look up from social media, they score, just like the first week against Boise State. So, to all the fans of the University of South Florida Bulls, you can thank me. Also, the Buccaneers won in a very tight game. I'll just...
B-U-C-C-A-N-E-E-R-S, go Bucks!
Oh, sir. I got it!
Hey, hey, Tampa Bay, the Bucks know how to shine.
Oh, sir.
Hey, hey, Tampa Bay.
Oh, what a game that was. It was looking like Sam Darnold might beat us. But in typical Sam Darnold fashion, he throws a bad interception.
We stand up, stand up.
That defense is terrible. The Baker Mayfield, man, he's really putting in a potential MVP season. I still think there's some parts of the team that needs to be improved. But if you want to hear boring analysis, go put on Pat and Aaron. Be one of their 20,000 listeners. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. This is interesting. TMZ got called out by Nicki Minaj, and here they are making fun of it.
Minaj tweeted about you guys. She said, Harvey, you're done for, and the Rasta man next to you is also, is up.
Who said that?
No,
Well,
the
obviously
Barbs
she
are
is.
all mad about our article and our headline. I don't think it has anything to do with it.
Here's the thing: is you never react to an online criticism. Like whenever Calta tries to throw shade at me, I just laugh at it. I'm like, go hit the gym.
Besides you
Besides you on the live stream.
Okay.
Oh, shoot about Vlad as well. So.
Nicki Minaj, come on, TV.
But what's the?
Charles loves MSB.
Heck, if you want to go on
Yeah, Nicki
DMZ,
Minaj, you want to come on?
I mean, we love to have you on.
Yeah.
We would
Harvey literally doesn't care.
love to have you on.
Who's this, Cardi?
Yeah, you just
Nicki
don't
Minaj?
give the yeah, we'd love to
Come on,
have
Harv.
you
Come on.
All right, so that's what's going on in the run of TMZ. It's crazy. I've been watching them for 20 years. This is funny. Theo Von, who I think's kind of funny, but growing up, I didn't really hang out with the whole bro culture. Those were the guys that made fun of me. But I ain't holding any grudges, Eric. So the thing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Theo Von always kind of annoys me a little bit. He's always trying too hard. Am I talking about myself? And the thing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, was he shot his shot at a college football reporter, and she shut him down because she's married. Here we are.
Well, we'll talk about that later. Well, the guys are ready for your second round of picks, so go ahead, right up there.
Oh, I'm already gone?
You're already going. See you later.
Never see you again?
No, I hope not.
That is not good when you hear that from a girl.
You're already going. See you later.
Never see you again?
No, I hope not.
He must have been hitting on her all day. Him and his 45-year-old self. Theo Von just skanks me out, man. I don't know what it is about him. He's just not funny. This is funny. That dirty rotten broad, Christy Noam, she says that Ice is going to be at the halftime show. You do realize that most of the, and I'm not trying to stereotype, but I will. A lot of people that have a chance to get deported, guess what happened? They probably can't afford tickets to the Super Bowl, dummy.
Bad Bunny was selected as the Super Bowl halftime performer.
And all the MAGA racists are freaking out.
This is an individual who is anti-ICE, who's anti-immigration.
Oh my God, no way. Heaven forbid someone have an opposing view. Frickin' MAGA always talks about how they're always saying that liberals are easily offended and liberals are easily triggered and then they're the babies.
He refuses to tour in America because of that. The NFL is sending a message, presumably, to MAGA, to the Trump administration, by choosing this anti-ICE, anti-immigration enforcement performer.
We're in America. You can have an opposing view, you asshat.
He's scared to perform in America because he's worried that ICE will have enforcement at his concerts. That's what he said in
Christy Noam just looks like she has HPV.
Multiple interviews. What is your message to the NFL? What is your message to Bad Bunny? Will there be ICE enforcement at the Super Bowl?
There will be, because the Department of Homeland Security is responsible for keeping it safe.
What about it? Well, shut the fuck up. I'll just say it. You're a dummy. Yeah, I do think we have an immigration problem in America, but they're not all just criminals. What about the preacher that Trump was associated with, that's the pedophile? You guys aren't innocent, honey.
So I have the responsibility for making sure everybody goes to the Super Bowl, has the opportunity to enjoy it and to leave, and that's what America is about.
Oh, well, you're a dumb broad. I bet you use teeth. And I'm not talking about your smile. 856 49 Hoppe. I saw this billboard and it made me laugh. It was for one of the car dealerships here in Tampa Bay, and Stu Sternberg, who is one of the worst things to ever happen to professional sports, specifically in Tampa Bay, the cheap douchebag owner of the Tampa Bay Rays, is no longer going to be owning it. And I saw a billboard that said, "Thank you, Stu." I'm like, for what? For letting Blake Snell go? For what? For not covering the roof? Is that what we're frickin' thanking him for? Elvira, years later, hopes Ariana Grande learned a lesson about very offensive interaction with Elvira. So a few years ago, Ariana Grande, I guess, was kind of rude to Elvira. at like a Comic-Con and she wanted like 20 of her friends to like meet Elvira, but she didn't want to meet Elvira. And she's still talking about it. Like, yeah, we all know that Ariana Grande is a brat. We're aware. We're not stupid. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the same boomer generation, like the MAGA generation, that claims they're not offended by anything. And then all they do is bitch and moan. So I was debating if I wanted to talk about this. It doesn't make me look the best or whatever. But I have a few clients that I promote, that I get paid to do their social media. One of them being radio legend Tom Bernard, formerly of the KQ Morning Show, who can now be heard by looking up Tom Barnard show. And I reached out to a few radio publications that have written about me in the past. And I said, hey, I'm now the social media manager for Tom Bernard, and we're beginning the Tom Never Retired campaign. Would you want to do an article about it? And one of the sites was like, well, yeah, I don't have enough storage because I'm always writing articles, and also it's a podcast. I'm like, and this is why everybody freaking hates radio. But you guys are threatened by podcasts, even though you've done nothing to grow talent. Over the past 10 years. But heaven forbid a former radio host also get hired by Hubbard Radio to do a podcast. And then another site was like, yeah, we'll totally publicize it. And I emailed them like 4 times and they never did. And it just drove me freaking nuts. It drove me off the wall. You know what else drove me off the wall? Raising Cane's. Oh, my freaking God. I've been hearing from everybody. Oh, you got to go to Raising Cane's. Oh, you got to go to Raising Cane's. Oh, you got to go to Raising Cane's. I'm like, fine. I'll go to Raising Cane's. So I go there with my date on Friday. How do I say this nicely? It wasn't that good. First of all, the chicken tenders are very small. The Raising Cane sauce is good. Second of all, the other thing I didn't like about it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, was how average the fries were. Now, when I say this, I am not insulting Aldi's, but the fries at Raising Cane's was like getting fries at Aldi's. I could just have it at home. PDQ will always be the best. I do need to try Jollibee or whatever the place is called and Huey Magoo's. But a Raising Cane's, $28 for 2 meals that barely filled us up. No good. I was not impressed. It's been scary lately. I have a lot of friends that have been making bets on sports using like my bookie or Prize Picks or the Hard Rock app. And there's nothing more frightening than being around somebody who has placed a bet. And what I mean by that is they start freaking out. They start getting mad. And it's like, this is why I am never, ever going to make a bet in sports. Because I know I would like it too much. And every time I've made an imaginary bet in my head, I got it wrong. Like the Kansas City Chiefs, New York Giants game, game 3, week 3 of the NFL. I predicted to my friend, I said, make a bet that Russell Wilson's going to get more than 250 yards. And then he didn't. And I was wrong. So yesterday, it was the Los Angeles Chargers losing. And guess what? Madison Beer, the beautiful girlfriend of Justin Herbert, was on the sideline making out with him barely. Bro, if you're going to bring your hot-ass girlfriend around, at least win the game. I met Madison Beer about 8 years ago when she did a concert for Hot 101.5. Rest in peace, Hot 101.5. That station went downhill when they thought Scott Tavlin and St. Pete Sam could replace the legends Miguel and Holly. But that's a different story for a different day. Scott Tavlin's a phony. Anywho. I met Madison Beer, and she's kind of a brat. So whenever I see her, I'm like, oh, Justin Herbert, run! Run, Forrest! Oh, sorry.
Happy Hot Topic!
Former NFL star Mark Sanchez is facing legal trouble.
I would say calling him a star is... that was the stupid automation! I hate when the freaking automation goes. This show is so unorganized, and that's what I love about it. Mark Sanchez got arrested this weekend, and calling him an NFL star is a little bit... I would say... I don't want to say a lie, but it's not true. The only reason he had success in 2009 and 10 with the Jets was A, because of Rex Ryan, who they never should have fired, and B, the defense. Revis Island.
The Fox Sports commentator has been arrested following a stabbing incident in Indiana that left him hospitalized.
Yeah, we first heard that Mark Sanchez this weekend got stabbed. And everybody like Dan Orlovsky at ESPN's like, prayers up to him. And then you find out he's the instigating loser.
With the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department sharing that they responded to a, quote, physical disturbance involving Mark during the early morning hours of October 4th.
When you have the word early morning and you have the word NFL player out and about, that's no good. Their CTE starts acting up.
The altercation resulted in the retired quarterback suffering, quote, injuries consistent with stab wounds.
Yeah, so people were like, oh my God, he got stabbed. Like when I heard that, maybe I thought he was out and about or was getting robbed or whatever. No.
Hours later, the department shares in a statement that upon, quote, further investigation and following consultation with the Marion County Prosecutor's Office, IMPD arrested 38-year-old Mark Sanchez for his alleged role in this incident.
And then here's some witnesses about it. This will be bad.
Thanks, AC. For the first time, we're hearing from a man who witnessed the immediate aftermath of the fight that led to former NFL quarterback and current Fox Sports commentator Mark.
Thank you for not saying former NFL star, because he wasn't.
Mark Sanchez being stabbed and later arrested for multiple misdemeanors. Sanchez is still recovering in the hospital. As News 8's Hernan Gutierrez reports, this comes as the Marion County prosecutor released new details this morning.
The victim in this case was a 69-year-old delivery truck driver. And he told police that he believed Mark Sanchez was, quote, trying to kill me.
Yeah, I can imagine when you got an NFL player who's already stupid, because we all know that he was hooking up with that 17-year-old in 2010, even though it was kind of legal in New Jersey because they're scumbags over there. Yeah, this isn't a guy of moral. Mark Sanchez is not a guy you want to hang out with.
Investigators were able to use an interview with the driver and security camera footage from the hotel to piece together what happened. I spoke to a witness who was around to see what happened once police and first responders arrived.
Darren Laughlin captured this video early Saturday morning as police arrived at the scene of the fight.
Can you imagine just walking around downtown Indianapolis late at night? Maybe you're a little turned up and you see Mark Sanchez fighting somebody.
Getting food downtown when he heard sirens.
I would have just yelled, butt fumble!
I noticed they stopped just up the road.
This is the most Indiana voice ever.
So I followed them up and stayed across the street.
I bet he listens to Bob and Tom in the morning.
See what was going on.
According to police, Sanchez and the unnamed driver had an argument about where the truck was parked. At some point, Sanchez tried to get into the truck and even shoved the driver as the driver was trying to flag security. It escalated into a fight in which the victim pepper sprayed and later stabbed Sanchez multiple times. A short time after getting to the alley, Laughlin saw both men carried off on gurneys.
The second person, they brought him out of the alley here on the gurney, and he was setting up on the gurney and had a towel wrapped all the way around his head.
Laughlin saw the delivery truck backed into the dock and says there was enough room for a car to pass by. According to court documents, security footage shows Sanchez throwing the driver into the dumpster and nearby.
What a mutant! No wonder you were such a loser with the Jets. You're a loser in life, and you like 17-year-olds.
Pallets.
At first, I just didn't want to believe that it was him.
Sanchez reportedly told police he didn't know what happened and could only remember grabbing for a window at a nearby pub.
Yeah, that's not good. You're hungover in the hospital. You've been stabbed. You've been pepper sprayed. And then you're like, oh, I don't remember things. Nothing's worse than when you get blackout drunk when I used to. And like the next day you find out what you did and you're like, that's no good.
Laughlin recalls seeing someone come out of the business, not knowing it was Sanchez at the time.
All right, so there's them. And then we got some of the dispatch audio. Oh, good. Jay Cutler was also released from jail. If I got a DUI and did that, you know I wouldn't be released in 4 days. But, oh, he's the rich and elite. F you.
59, David 131, Adam 159. Person just assaulted 241 West Washington Street at the Westin Hotel.
Control 321, this is the same caller that's called in that used assault behind the Westin in the first shower room.
Did you say dupe them together? Because they're different callers.
All right, that's kind of boring. What else do we have here?
Former NFL.
Oh, it's already the Sanchez one. We're getting a little sloppy here on Happy Hour. I'm trying to do a long talk segment. I don't want to always just be playing the bangers.
Haley Steinfeld is sharing how married life has changed her.
Oh, yeah. Now she farts in front of Josh.
In an interview with Variety published October 3rd, the actress reveals how getting hitched to Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen has transformed the way she approaches her career in Hollywood.
That is.
Telling the outlet, "What we do is so unpredictable, and Josh's job is on such a strict schedule. So it's actually a blessing. I try to organize my time so I can be where he is." The 28-year-old continues, "This time of year, I get to hunker down, slow down, support him, and live life. When the off-season rolls around, it's go time for me."
Oh, yeah, baby. You know they have wild sex.
Couple who began dating in 2023 tied the knot in a lavish garden ceremony in Santa Barbara back in May.
That is.
With Haley going on to detail how she's learning to appreciate this new, slower-paced chapter of being a wife. Explaining, "I've never lived this part of life before outside of my work. I've gotten a lot better at understanding what it means to slow down and to share that with someone."
They seem like they're good for each other. They're a cute-ass couple. 856-49 Hoppy.
Yup.
Oh, sir. I got it.
Yo, it's Happy Hour, we about to go live. Tampa Bay News is the place we arrive. From the beach to the bay and the city's crazy moves. We got stories hotter than the Florida grooves. Tampa Bay News, we making it spin. All Happy Hour where the real begins. Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix. From St. Pete to the world, we bringing the fix. Bringing the fix, 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 come on. Ryan Hop on the mic, speaking fire again. National waves and the city's his friend.
All right, we have so much to get into here. I am on a roll right now. Like John Legend said, one of his only good songs. I'm ready to go right now. I'm really caffeinated. And I'll explain to you later.
Happy hot topic.
I'll explain later why I'm so happy.
Well, a decision by a Florida court could upend a major tactic for law enforcement to find potential crimes.
Appellate judges now say the smell of marijuana is not enough on its own to search anyone's car for
I love that. Cops always go, "Oh, I think I smell weed," even if they don't.
illegal drugs and firearms.
Criminal justice advocates praise this ruling, but as 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Chris Hurst explains, the legal battle is far from over.
Finally, some judges got it right.
Oh, yeah, that guy looks like a star.
Case that started in Hillsborough County. Daryl Williams was on probation and riding passenger in a car when a deputy pulled it over for not making a complete stop. The
that's always the makeup. The made-up things they do to pull you over. Oh, your light's not bright enough.
deputy then said he smelled marijuana.
And I've handled many cases where a search was deemed lawful based solely on the smell of marijuana.
They found marijuana and other drugs, and Williams was sent back to prison. But on appeal to Tampa Bay's 2nd District, judges overturned his conviction, saying for
what a good-ass judge that is.
Pot, its mere odor can no longer establish that it is immediately apparent that the substance is contraband.
Finally, Florida did something good.
Because it could be legally prescribed.
If they're lawfully able to transport it, it shouldn't be the basis alone to be able to actually effectuate a search on a vehicle.
And what do you say to people who say we shouldn't take these tools away from law enforcement? We should give them the ability to find things that are illegal.
You're a nerd.
It's asking law enforcement, it's like, hey, we need a bit more. We're not asking for too much. The court is saying plain smell is not enough.
All right, there you go. Let's see what we got here. This might be a boring headline, but it might be good.
New here at 11, pushback against the Church of Scientology expanding in downtown Clearwater continues.
This area simps way too much for that church. My uncle, rest in peace to Uncle Kenny, he lived in LA where they're originally from, Scientology, and he had a roommate that joined and tried to leave. They don't just let you leave, man. I'm telling you, this area bows down too much to these morons.
Continues tonight. You may remember back in the spring, we told you about the church's proposal to purchase a portion of a street and close that street off to the public. Well, that application...
That's not sketchy.
...is withdrawn, but a group of residents is still concerned that downtown could become inaccessible to the public if the church continues its push. Fox 13's Jennifer Vaglis explains that there's a new referendum that they're hoping to put on the ballot in March.
Almost every day at the corner of Drew Street and South Old Coachman in Clearwater.
One of my exes used to work on Drew Street.
You'll find green sign after green sign outside the East Community Library.
We stay here for an hour, we're waving signs, and we'll get honk after honk after honk.
It's the latest mission for volunteers with the Save the Garden Citizen Initiative.
Save the Garden started when we heard that the Church of Scientology was trying to...
Listen, I don't like Scientology as much as the next person that doesn't like it. But in this short lifetime, you protesting on the side of the road is not it, man. It's just annoying.
To take control over South Garden Avenue, a downtown street.
Back in the spring, the church submitted an application to construct an auditorium and park along a portion of the street in front of its flag building and close off access to the public, stating it was for safety reasons. It was...
Yeah, I don't like the Church of Scientology, and I don't judge religion. Whatever religion you need to do, whatever, if you want to believe in a big God in the sky that cares about you but not other people that get sex trafficked or murdered, that's fine. But Scientology is the one religion I ain't letting pass.
Was a proposal that would add more real estate to its 200 property portfolio in the downtown core. A concern for Clearwater resident Brooks Gibbs, who helped form Save the Garden as a way to push back.
Our intent is to bring life back to the city of Clearwater and to stop making them push us out of it.
But
whatever.
In May, the church withdrew its application, stating it needed more time to review it. The group fears that won't be the last time a proposal like that is brought to city council members.
All right, there you go. What's going on here?
So are people moving out of Florida, according to the popular moving...
Please leave. Go back to New York. Whatever you're doing.
And storage company Pods, they are. Fox 13's Ariel Placencia joins us live in Tampa after spending the day looking at the ongoing trends Pods published with its customer data. And Ariel, when it comes to Tampa, they said what they found was surprising.
That's right, because recently Pods had Tampa on its top cities that people are moving to. But now, for the first time ever, Tampa finds itself on the list of cities that people are now leaving in the year 2025. Summer tends to...
What a dramatic sound effect. This is my anxiety in my brain.
Summer tends to be a pretty busy time for All About Moving Tampa Bay.
We will pick up Pinellas, Hillsborough, anywhere and deliver anywhere in the United States.
All right, so it's about them moving. So people are moving up. Jordan Hudson was seen on the sideline of the UNC game talking to the ACC commissioner. Yeah, she's kind of a brat. Former NFL star Marcus Spears says it's time. I meant to do this during NFL news, but I forgot. He says it's time for Russell Wilson to hang up his cleats. Yeah, ever since Russell Wilson began having like 9 kids and doing annoying videos with Sierra, he was never the same. Russell Wilson was cooler when he was with that blonde that had that big ass mouth. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look up Russell Wilson, blonde wife, draft day. When he got drafted, her mouth was wide open, and you know she is good at stuff. All right, here's Marcus Spears.
Have you been following Dart? Thank you. How do you think he's doing, out the gate so far?
I think Dart gonna be good. The Giants using Dart, it's phenomenal. He got to continue to develop.
I love that. How do you feel like Russell on the bench? Is it time for Russell to sit down and retire?
Yeah, Russell got to go.
Thank you.
Yeah, Russell got to go. 856-49 Happy. It's time for Happy's Hoops.
Yo. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes. NBA drama, living out the dreams. Ex-wives wilder, stories about the queens. Dropping knowledge bombs, all in on the schemes. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all.
I know.
From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. MJ to Kobe, legends in the game. Shaq's big presence, true Hall of Fame. Hoppe spills the tea, ain't playing tame. Behind the curtain, nothing left the same. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe.
Here is Shaq, by the way.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Shaq at his camp.
Just wanted to come by and just give the kids some candy and just hand out some shoes and just have fun with it.
Shaquille O'Neal is always giving back. E.T. was exclusive with the Gentle Giant as he hit the courts at New York's Basketball City to dole out free footwear that matches his new sneaker-shaped Shaqalicious XL gummies.
He only wears shoes that are 2 feet bigger than mine. Or, yeah, size 18 I wear. He has like 21.
We'll continue to, come with, different styles, different players. I got another candy coming after this. It's going to blow everybody away. I'm just being who I am. I just want to, support the people that support.
All right. So he goes on to say that he's still close with the Bryant family. I saw this video here and it was interesting. Tyrese Halliburton went on a podcast and said that ranch is overrated. Here's his hot take.
Hot take is that ranch is the most overrated condiment.
Ranch is the most disgusting thing you could put on food. People drown their pizza in it, their wings in it, their fries in it. Like, ranch is supposed to make everything taste better. What's the point of getting spicy barbecue wings if you're just gonna cover them in ranch until they taste like ranch? If you actually need ranch to save your food, maybe your food isn't that good to begin with. Think about it. You never see chefs talking about ranch. Nobody's flying to Italy or France to try their ranch. It's not a world-class condiment. It's a safety net for people who don't want to try actual flavor.
I think that's actually pretty accurate. It depends on if it's like homemade ranch. Like the best ranch comes from like some like rundown place, like a dive bar where they like home make it. But like if you go to like Beat-Ups, it ain't it.
Yet somehow it got promoted to America's sauce and people act like it's a personality trait to dip everything in it. Tyrese will talk about this further when I see you at WrestlePalooza on ESPN tonight.
Omar, my hot.
All right, there you go. 856-49 Happy. That's 856-494-6773. Do I got anything else here? I guess we can do this. This is Tampa News.
Happening right now, leaders in Gulfport are discussing changes to the city's parking rules.
Yeah, that's after several neighbors voiced concern that people are living in their cars. This would...
Yeah, but we live... I actually have friends who live in cars, okay? It's not like loser. You're never a loser if you live in a car. But I feel like the stigma before was, oh, you're a weirdo if you live in a car. There are people. I know people with great jobs that live in a car because they can't afford housing.
Impact the waterfront district. And 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Angelicia Bruton is live outside the city's workshop there. Angelicia.
Although I don't know if I would want to sleep in a car in Gulfport. I love Gulfport during the day, but not so much at night.
What are the options here that they're now considering?
Dave, the city is considering getting rid of free parking and getting paid and time parking. Some people believe this would stop people from living in their cars and sleeping near their homes, but others say this could cause more problems.
This is Trump's economy. And then there's a comment here. Dirty hippies. No, it's poor people, you douchebag.
Beach Boulevard offers a stunning view of the coast, but not everyone who lives here feels a sense of joy.
The constant presence of parked vehicles, personal belongings, and gatherings day and
Oh, shut up, you bitch. Let them live.
night detract from the appearance and accessibility of our public spaces.
Public spaces becoming campsites also upsets business owners.
Oh my God. Leave them alone. Now, if they're robbing you, maybe, but if they're just if they're just like not doing anything and just sleeping, leave them alone, you mutants. Not everybody's rich.
Near public parks. Joe Ginther with O'Matty's Bar and Grill says things
I love O'Matty's.
Have gotten worse since the last hurricane season.
I've seen some folks doing laundry. We've had issues with behind our building. We have hot water.
All right, well, that's a problem there.
Water, because we use hot water to mop our floors. So it's an exterior hot water. And we found people showering in that hot.
But honestly, like in this world, man, and I love O'Matty's. I used to host events there. But in this world, if that's what people are doing, God, I can't even play this. I want to do a throwback. Here's a radio commercial I taped 20 years ago in Chicago. It's a good one.
What? You're celebrating the new year? Grand Poobah, you're still celebrating? Oh, with incredible deals on every new 06 and 07 Mitsubishi, including the all-new 07 Outlander. That's outselling, outpricing, outseating, out everything the competition. Plus there's 0% financing on new 06 and 07 Mitsubishi or cashback from $1,000 to $6,000 to qualified buyers. That is something to toot your horn about. Max Madsen, you might be mad in bed, but you're not crazy. He's bad, but you'll be glad when you meet Max Madsen. He's mad, he's bad, Max Madsen. Max Madsen Mitsubishi in Downers Grove, Countryside, and Aurora. Shop online at maxmadsen.com. Mitsubishi Motors, driven to thrill.
And now, time once again for Real Men of Genius.
Real Men of Genius.
Today, we salute you, Mr. Turn the Swimming Pool Yellow.
Mr. Turn the Swimming Pool Yellow.
Yes, there you are, floating in your own laziness, while everyone else swims away, screaming in panic.
Got the deep into myself now.
Yes, if you were a Native American, your Indian name would most likely be Yellow Cloud.
Welcome to my TPP.
You're like a little human water heater, putting around the pool, sharing your endless supply of warmth with other swimmers.
A perfect 98.6 now.
So go ahead, keep dog paddling through your own personal jetless hot tub. Keep regarding the men's restroom as if it were as unreachable as the summit of K2. Because after all, the public pool now has two water filters. The one behind the snack bar and the one in your kidneys.
Mr. Turn the Swimming Pool Yellow.
I love that song. All right, here's the deal. We're going to come back on a happy hour. Cannot believe that was 42 minutes of madness. And we're going to get this party going, even though it's already been going after this.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Oh, yeah. Here's Nicole Scherzinger with Cold.
Missing a piece of the puzzle, and this time I know we're in trouble. You got me spinning in circles and wondering where did the love go. You're not the man I used to know. Could we go back to before. When you had fire in your soul. You're so bitter cold. It feels like you don't love me anymore. And it's starting to show. It feels like you don't love me anymore. The Mercury's reaching a new low, falling like leaves when the wind blows. How did it all change so quickly? We were the ones who were meant to be. I'm frozen, I can't let you go. I'm stuck on the same song. Do you feel anything at all? You're so bitter cold. It feels like you don't love me anymore. And it's starting to show. It feels like you don't love me and it's cold. You're so bitter cold. It feels like you don't love me anymore. And it's starting to show. It feels like you don't love me anymore. Just got my feet back on the ground. Ice cracks and now I'm falling down, down, down. Can't give much more 'cause you just take everything good until it breaks. You don't love me anymore. And it's starting to show. It feels like you don't love me and it's cold. You're so bitter cold. It feels like you don't love me anymore. And it's starting to show. It feels like you don't love me anymore. Feels like you don't love me anymore. It feels like you don't love me anymore. It feels like you don't love me anymore. It feels like you don't love me anymore.
Whatever, baby. Oh, yeah. Let's go. This following segment has been brought to you by the best kava and kratom bar around, Southeast Botanicals at 1661 West Bay Drive, Sweet Beach for Buddha. And that is in Largo. If you go there and you tell Colin Hollister I sent you, I'll hook you up. And if you want to meet me, I usually hang out there. This is being brought to you by Daisy Beezy Honey. DaisyBeezyHoney.com. When I tell you they got the best Delta 8 CBD honey around, I'm a man of my words. Comes in a form of a lollipop. Lick the lollipop, the rubber. A honey sticker or a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get high, go to daisybeezyhoney.com. Use promo code HOPPE. Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com for the best pre- and post-workout around. Comes in the form of coconut caramel and fruit punch. However the hell you want to get pumped up before the gym, go to Fortify.com and use promo code Ryan20. Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North in Edmonton, St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. I'll go out there. WhatShay'sPrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need, print it up. I'll go out there. Finally, are you mentally ill like me? If you live in Florida or Maryland, go to counselingoncall.net and there you can sign on. All right, we're going to come back in happy hour, keep this party going.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Oh yeah, baby. Freaking ready for this? I am.
Welcome to Happy Hour.
Your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour.
Me, Ryan, Hoppe.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh yeah.
This is the theme to Hoppe Hour. The theme to Hoppe Hour. Oh wow.
All right.
With Ryan Hoppe bringing
Hoppe, get it right.
Let's laugh, let's dance right now.
Whatever.
Pop, pop, shoo up in the tower. Silly jokes, the laughs will shower. Ryan's here with all the chatter. Tune in, folks, it really matters. Hoppe Hour is the thing with Ryan Hoppe. We
It's
all
Hoppe,
sing.
get it right.
Grab your friends and let's all swing.
Whatever.
It's the theme on What a Zing. Scooby-Doo and wacky tunes. Ryan's laughter fills the room. Crazy fun and all balloons. Hop Sour brings the blues. Catch the wave and ride the fun. With Hoppe Hour, we're never done. Ryan
It's
Hoppe,
Hoppe, get
number
it right.
one. Come and join us, everyone. Hoppe Hour is the thing with Ryan Hoppe. We
It's
all
Hoppe.
sing. Grab your friends
drop.
and let's all swing.
Woohoo!
Hop, hop, hop.
Today on TMZ.
Okay, Keith Urban has a guitarist, and it may well be that his favorite is the G string.
Oh yeah. Because you know he never found Nicole Kidman's G-spot.
Wow.
Back in April, he points to his guitar player, Maggie Bob. He says the lyric,
If he were really stepping out in the marriage or whatever, he wouldn't say that. It's too obvious.
Men are stupid.
Men are not
Shut your mouth, you dummy.
stupid.
They are. Harvey, give her that one.
Harvey would know he likes men.
Nicki Minaj called us out while we were streaming TMZ Live. We get word that Nicki has posted a tweet that says, Harvey, your time is up.
Nicki's a trash bag. And she married a sex offender who raped women.
Dreadlock Rasta besides you, yours is up too.
She called him the Rasta guy?
Dude. It doesn't end there though. She said, Harvey, show your grays, you weak hoe.
Oh, Jace.
Nikki, you are cordially invited anytime to join our live stream.
Yeah, he really wants that. But we all know Harvey does just for men.
Live with Weak Ho and the Rasta Man.
They released the Morgan Wallen body cam from his arrest when he threw the chair
off the rooftop.
Yeah, but I think the best part is they put him in the back of the car and then his song is playing. And then he goes,
"This is me and Thomas Rhett." Turn it up.
What a loser. He knew he was going to get away with it.
Judge Mathis.
I loved him. I used to watch that with my mom after school.
I'm sure that Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner have any grounds to sue Ray J.
Her first shot at fame came from the Freak video.
Oh yeah, that was definitely a shot.
By the way, Judge Mathis got in over his head a little bit. He's like, look, we all saw the sex tape. His wife, who he just got back together with, is standing right next to him, and he's like,
I didn't see it.
I didn't.
Oh, Jays. Yeah, come on. We all watch porn. All right, there you go. That's what's going on in the world of TMZ. What's going on here?
Teresa Giudice is protecting her peace.
Yeah, she's a pretty woman, but she has way too much plastic surgery done. She looks terrible.
On Special Forces' World's Toughest Test, the Real Housewife became the second celebrity to quit in the 4th season of the series. Teresa's daughter Gia was put up for the test in milling, a physical combat exercise where two opponents aggressively punch each other in the head to test their courage and endurance.
Let's give women CTE. They're crazy enough. I'm kidding.
But the challenge proved to be too much for Gia's mom.
18. Get in there.
All right, this is freaking boring. No wonder that show's ratings are low. It's boring! Unlike my show. Maybe. 856-49-HOPPY. This headline's fascinating.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
First responders rush to a fire inside a parking garage. Then one of the officers ends up in cuffs. So what?
Whoever is editing this, I thought I had another video playing. Whoever edited this should have edited so it's on the Inside Edition, and they're showing the reporter, and then they have in the little screen next to it is the video. They have the video talking over the woman. I thought I had two videos playing like I always do.
Fire inside a parking garage. Then one of the officers
shut up! Have a better editor.
Ends up in cuffs. So what's going on? As Jim Murray reports, authorities say he's a fake cop.
When police respond to a disturbance call, they find another cop already there.
Oh, yeah, that's gotta be weird, man. Why do you think you'd get away with it, though?
Something doesn't seem right.
So you work for Edmonds PD?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a part-time gig.
I got you. Do you have your commission card with you today?
Yeah, give me a minute.
When he fails to return with the ID card, police in Bremerton, Washington are certain he's impersonating a police officer, a crime that's happening way too often these days.
Yeah, it's always scary. You never know. Maybe you gotta give a mouth hug to get out of a ticket. I wouldn't do that. I'd rather die.
It's disturbingly easy to get all the paraphernalia you need to pose as a real cop.
It shows the Inside Edition guy dressed up as a cop.
We rented this uniform at a local prop house. We got handcuffs, badges, patches, even a baton. His name is Michael Scaletta.
He's a moron.
And look, the night before, they also came upon him in uniform.
What a loser. You weren't good enough to be a cop, or you weren't good enough in life. You're a short moron.
When they were called to a 7-Eleven to deal with a trespassing complaint. Yep, there he was.
I've often wondered about this. Like, what if I got involved with a fake cop? I've not gone on dates with girls that were cops, but I've swiped right on Bumble and Hinge, and I always unswipe because it's just, you don't want to date a cop.
Quick background check confirms he's a convicted felon.
Is it a loaded firearm that you have with you, Mr. Scaletta?
Correct.
He looks a little nervous.
Okay, can you put your hands on the car, please?
Can we not do this in front of everybody? I mean, really?
He's man enough to pretend to be a cop, but then doesn't want to do it in front of everybody when he's pretending to be a cop. What a loser. Bet you're awful to date.
Then he's placed under arrest.
Mr. Scaletta, you have the right to remain silent.
Yeah, be quiet for once. You've talked too much, you moron.
Remove the gear.
Police tell Scaletta they know about his notorious past and how he was convicted of making a bomb threat in 2015.
Sociopath!
Me?
In 2015.
I don't like this guy. Just admit to being a criminal, man. You're a moron.
I was arrested. I wasn't arrested. Never been arrested.
Never been arrested. Never.
Oh, yeah, they'll check the computer and see that you were arrested. Why are you lying? You're caught. Mm-hmm.
Once.
All right. What a mutant. You know, he never goes down on girls. He's too good for that.
Newly separated Lori Loughlin stepping out alongside one familiar face for fans of her Christmas credits.
Oh, yeah. You know, she's on the prowl right now. Hey, Lori, you want to be a cougar and sit on my lap? I love cougars.
After sharing the screen with James Tupper in multiple films for the Great American Family Network, the actress and her frequent co-star spotted on a dinner date in West Hollywood October 1st, only a day before E! News confirmed her marriage to Massimo
E! News loves him. We confirmed it. We did it. No one cares.
Newly's on pause. Lori and James both going casual for the evening outing, a black top and wide-leg jeans for her, with James sporting a black...
All right, so they're describing how they're dressed up. If I'm bored, you're bored.
There is officially no detectable cancer in Teddy Mellencamp's scans.
Now, do I think Teddy's a little bit of a brat? Do I think she's a cheater? Yeah, but I'd never wish cancer upon anybody, even my enemies.
About her stage 4 diagnosis, which previously gave her a 50-50 chance of survival. On her 2 T's in a Pod podcast, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum says,
just to give a little life update to you guys, I had my immunotherapy yesterday and I did my scans. And at this point, there is no detectable cancer.
All right, so there we go. You get a second chance at life. Woohoo! What's going on here?
Taylor Swift's aught-centric ruined the friendship name-checking 50 Cent, who made it clear he's honored by his Life of a Showgirl shout-out.
I love 50 Cent. He's got that BDE. I like Taylor. I just don't like what she does for women.
And it was not an invitation, but as the 50 Cent song played, should have kissed you anyway. Cut to Curtis October 3rd on Instagram. Is popping right now.
All right, so he was grateful about the shout out. There you go. What are you got going on here? Speaking of Taylor.
Charlie XCX is heading back to the studio.
So that was weird. I guess Charlie XCS and Taylor are in a feud. Charlie is 1.5 million times prettier than Taylor.
Charlie XCX is heading back to the studio as rumors continue to swirl that Taylor Swift's song Actually Romantic of her new album The Life of a Showgirl is a diss track about the Everything is Romantic singer.
Here's what I find weird about Taylor. She acts like she's above everybody, but then all she does is talk smack about other people.
Charlie posts to her Instagram story that she is cooking up some music of her own.
Oh yeah, cook me dinner too.
Posting to her IG on October 5th, the singer shares a cryptic video of what appears to be a studio session.
It's not that cryptic, it's just a video.
The last second of the clip...
It's the most overused word. Cryptic!
...resembling a sound of her Brad album.
All right, I gotta skip over this because of copyright. I gotta be careful. And then speaking of Taylor...
Is Travis Kelce's ex, Kayla Nicole, reacting to Taylor Swift's diss?
I love when they assume it could be something else. No, she's reacting to the economy. What else would she be reacting to? All she has is Travis.
12th studio album dropped October 3rd with tracks like The Fate of Ophelia, Elizabeth Taylor, and Father Figure. And fans are speculating Taylor's track Opalite. Is it...
I don't find Taylor attractive. I know that doesn't matter. But I'm just telling you, there's something about her that just icks me, man. She just bothers me.
Dig at Travis Kelce's ex-girlfriend, Kayla Nicole. A resurfaced clip of Travis and Kayla at dinner is circulating the internet, with Travis asking his now ex-girlfriend to get off her phone. And in Taylor's song, Opalite,
I thought she would say get off her lap.
the lyrics read, "You couldn't understand it. Why you..."
I love how Taylor's trying to look sexy in this showgirl outfit. She's got like no body. She's shaped like a KFC meal with those legs.
Felt alone. You were in it for real. She was
Every girl that's in the video with her is hotter than her.
in her phone. And you were just a pose. And don't we try to love? We get...
And you're just a pose, honey. You're never the problem. It's everybody else. At what point is Taylor a little bit of a problem?
Give it all we got. You finally left the table. And what a simple thought. You're starving till you're not.
What an annoying broad she is.
And in an October 3rd post, Kayla shares a clip from an episode of America's Next Top Model, where Tyra asked contestant Eva Marcille, "How do you compare yourself to other girls out there?" To which she replied, "I don't compare myself to other girls. I'm no comparison to anyone else."
For the first time ever, I am team Kayla Nicole. Taylor Swift acts like she's so much better. Shut up. You're just another woman. You're not that interesting, honey.
Nicole Kidman makes her first public appearance since news of her split from Keith Urban. 4 days after filing for divorce from the country singer following 19 years of marriage, the actress steps out at Amfar's auction in Dallas, Texas on October 4th, which is an event in support of the nonprofit's mission to AIDS research and...
All right, so she made a public appearance. I've never found Nicole Kidman attractive. There is just something about her that just icks me out, dude. Speaking of ick, we got this right here.
Jerry Turner is heading down the aisle once again.
It's a Golden Bachelor. Oh, God, he just seems like such a douche.
The Golden Bachelor star reveals he and girlfriend Lana Sutton are engaged. Announcing the exciting update in an October 3rd Instagram post writing, "We've got big news. The Golden Bachelor is off the market. I found my perfect match and she said yes.
Give it 4 months and you'll be broken up.
I love this woman."
Whatever.
In the post, Jerry shares several sweet selfies with Lana showing off her stunning round-cut engagement ring.
The only Lana I like is the one from QIK.
Complete with a diamond-encrusted band. Lana then takes to her own social media to
She kind of has a cougar vibe there.
celebrate their engagement as well, saying, "Big announcement, we're engaged. The Golden Bachelor Season 1 led me to the man of my dreams, Jerry Turner."
I don't like them. It's a little bit of a cloud chaser vibe. It's not like, oh, I met the man of my dreams. She had to make sure that it was from the Golden Bachelor. Yeah. She's a cloud chaser. I don't care if she's in her 50s or 60s. She's in it for the attention.
"I love you, babe, more than I ever thought possible. We are perfect together."
Good luck. I'll give it a maximum of 3 years. It'll be a divorce. You'll see. And then there's this right here.
Jessica Alba and Danny Ramirez are making their red carpet debut.
God, I'd love to be seen with Jessica Alba. That's going to be one of the best feelings ever. Is you're just out and about and you're hanging out with Jessica Alba.
The pair are all smiles as they pose with friends at the Mill Valley Film Festival October 3rd.
God, a bunch of beautiful women.
This red carpet outing for the couple, who've reportedly been dating since May, comes less than a year after Jessica filed for divorce from husband Cash Warren.
God, he must feel so replaced.
However, there seems to be no bad blood between the exes.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's out banging 25-year-olds.
With Cash telling TMZ in July how he feels about Jess's new man, saying, "I'm happy for her. I don't know him, but he seems like a good guy."
Unlike me.
And Cash appears to have moved on as well.
Oh, yeah, it's like a younger version of her. They're doing that thing where you date somebody that looks like your ex.
Back in August, the film producer was spotted on several dates with 21-year-old model Hannah Sundoer.
Oh, yeah, not even 25, 21. Good for you, bro. Proud of you. Give me a knuckle. Proud of you. Hell yeah. Speaking of this open relationship, kind of like Tampa Morning Radio.
Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel celebrate a major marriage milestone.
What, he's only cheated on her with 50 women? What is it?
The Grammy winner and actress take to social media October 4th to mark their 13th anniversary.
What a sham of a marriage. You just know. Remember like when he was in New Orleans and he was holding hands with that woman? You know she gets pounded by the workout trainer.
Mm-hmm. With Justin sharing a cute throwback of the two of them to his Instagram stories, writing,
God, he seemed like a twant.
Seems like this was just yesterday. He then posts a funny pic of Jessica eating a scone, captioning the shot, "My favorite person."
At least she's your favorite person and not the side chicks. Mm-hmm.
As for Jess, the 43-year-old keeps her tribute to Justin short and sweet, with a pic of the singer posing in front of the Eiffel Tower, writing, "I love you."
Oh, it's not the only time they have ever done the thing known as an Eiffel Tower. Woo! You know what I mean? Oh yeah, they run a train. No, maybe that's what the side chicks he cheats on afterwards. What's going on here? Mm-hmm.
The sentencing of Sean Diddy Combs, a judge handing down a 4-year sentence for the rap mogul convicted.
Here's the thing. I think he should have got the 11 years. I think it's an absolute scam. I think they spent way too much time on Cassie. But I will be okay with him getting 4 years if he serves all 4 years. If he gets out because of good behavior, that's no good.
On 2 prostitution-related charges, ABC News chief investigative correspondent Aaron Katursky was there and has more on the emotional moments in the courtroom. Aaron, when Combs pleaded for mercy from the judge.
He did, Janae, and he really wanted to be tasting freedom right now, but the judge refused to release him. Now his lawyers tell us the judge got it wrong. They're preparing to appeal. This morning, Sean Combs is behind bars, sentenced to 4 years in prison for transporting women and male escorts across state lines for prostitution.
All right, I can't play any of it, but I'll let you know when if he gets out or whatever. 856-49-HOPPY, whatever.
I'm very happy, and I think everyone is happy about it.
That is Bad Bunny on SNL. Mm-hmm.
Even Fox News.
Bad Bunny
That was terrible. Not even funny. I agree, but
is clapping back at the haters.
They love using that word clapping back. Maybe my show is just me clapping back.
After the singer received major backlash for being announced as next year's Super Bowl halftime show performer, he's now poking fun at critics, specifically calling out Fox News while hosting the season 51 premiere of Saturday Night Live.
You might not know these, but I'm doing the Super Bowl halftime show. And I'm very happy, and I think everyone is happy about it. Even Fox News.
All right, so that was his one line. Before we go to break, I want to act like it's an over-the-air radio show, even though it is. Let's play some funny commercials.
If you've ever wanted to design your own ring, there's only one place to go.
That's Jared.
At Jared, the Galleria of Jewelry, it's easy to create a ring that's yours and yours alone. First, choose from hundreds of beautiful settings. Then select from thousands of loose diamonds, including the spectacular Leo Artisan Diamond, independently certified to be visibly brighter and available exclusively at Jared.
It can only be Jared.
Find a Jared store or shop anytime at jared.com.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate online at carsforkids.com. That's cars with a K. Pickup is quick and easy. You'll get a vacation voucher and maximum tax deduction.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Real estate. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before. Whenever we're going outside, All I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Oh yeah, here's a throwback from 2006, The Day featuring Lumity. Where did she go? She's right here on my lap.
It's a new day. Where did she go? I don't know.
Mi amor, ¿a dónde te fuiste? ¿No te das cuenta que te estoy buscando? Que no me estás escuchando. She's fed up again, I guess I messed up again. Or sped up again, I should've fessed up again. Like boo, she's just a friend and I'm a man, I don't pretend. Why would I waste my time with a 9, I got a 10. When I'm out, I'm working boo. When I'm home, I'm working you. Or spark the green when you blue, girl. You know how I do. I crack a joke or two, then give you a poke or two. Take us a toke or two, do what I'm supposed to do. Open up doors for you, pull up your chair. I really care, babe, I want you here. I need you right next to me. Flex with me, back and forth, texting me. More than just sex with me, girl, I need you in my destiny. Deep inside my chest with me. Secret on my recipe, girl, I need you. And all them things that you do, you keep running away when I'm looking for you.
She's got to know. She's got to know. Where did she go? I need her love. I need her love.
Listen, I've been right here, held you down all these years. All the fussing and fighting, the blood, sweat, and tears while you build your career. And yeah, I played the back, never in it for the money. Always had my own stacks, never made you feel trapped. Never ever did I slack. If you was going on tour, I would have your bags packed. Listen, and nobody could ever say I'm out there crazy. Whether you was home or gone, I was still your lady. So much more than a woman, I will run them routes. Always right by your side, ready to thug it out. Always showing up with class, for what more could you ask it? If I did the math, I'ma owe you on 5. I put up with your lies and all your little sides, but my love was so strong, so I held it all inside. And I should've been, I could've been your one and only, but you strayed so many times and you left me lonely.
She's got to know. She's got to know. Where did she go? Where did she go? I need her love. I need her love.
I wasted my days, I wasted my nights. I gave you my heart, I gave you my life. I told you my story, I gave you the truth. Every bit I had left, ma, I gave it to you. You told me your secret, I kept it with me. And then I became it effortlessly. I'm hoping you listen like in the beginning, when we were both wishing to be in position. The minutes, the hours, the days. My life is a book, the words of the page. Do you ever feel a ways when you see me on stage? Do you stand in the maze with your eyes all glazed? Been on my mind all day like Lilo Lilo label. When the high goes away, it's like my mind blows away. But my mind always say, if she love you, she return. And never be a coward, cause cowards never learn.
Where did she go? She's running away. She's running away.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Dizzy's a bitch.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPY to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPY to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afura Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RYANHOPPE radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour. Keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
TikTok, clocks are juking, playing cool pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Happy Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. PHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Happy Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing nice and hoppy like fingers without rings. Eating checks to FM, shout-outs hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Tuned in every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers, silent time but coming to an end like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe's jokes and jabs, these are daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
You probably had Taco Bell before. Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy hour is now over. Happy hour is now over. Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night and God bless America.
Doors closing.